First two are two poems I just wrote. First one, by the way, it's a small crowd, but it's not how many, it's who.
There you go.
Love poem, Take You. I want to take you in the way the day takes the night, in the way the body sometimes takes the mind, in the way lust takes the moment, in the way that love takes everything, to make you tremble the way a storm takes a tree, in the way that seasons take each other, in the way that beauty takes the heart, in the way that a ring takes the finger, in the way truth takes the soul, in the way loveliness gets found, and the way water takes the beach, in the way the world takes the dreams and makes them into something real, in the way that choice takes chance. So let us find togetherness in the way the body takes the body and the way the heart takes the heart. This the way I want to take you. Next poem is called Old Smoky Bar Bluesman. You there on a chair, cradling your guitar like it was a woman, in this crowded smoky bar, singing out the pain with tear-stained eye, this place where sorrow and passion meet, and the pain comes pouring out like overturned whiskey glasses in the music that you make. Pain strumming you in the same way that you do your guitar strings, the words wishing they did not have to say themselves, but they do, because they must, because there is so very deep inside of you all the heavy pain of loss festering, and the only way to let it out is in what you're doing now, singing it out of you. It's music, the beginning of the climb, like a small light searching out the darkness, and so rising from it some, and you singing out the pain for the audience that knows the same pain you're singing about, and all the heavy parts of life there in your sharing, what they feel inside, as though you're speaking for them too, and all the tumble of your music, you blues man singing it out and so showing the tears that are in your heart, like a medicine for melancholy. These feelings that suck you down like deep mud in the swamp. This feeling up to the audience who feel themselves what you are feeling, like you're letting go of sorrow in this sharing of understanding, as though the whole place is just one living thing. Tomorrow, shared tears in the past, tomorrow you will be walking down a long and dusty road to who knows where. Sing it out, blues man, sing it out. Blues man, he tell the truth. The next one is, got my shit together here. It's called When You Marry. If you marry someone just like you will never grow. If you marry someone like your father, you will be happy being unhappy. If you marry your first love, you will always wonder. If you divorce and marry again quickly, you will marry the same type and make the same mistake, sometimes again and again. If you marry for beauty mainly, you will count the wrinkles. If you marry for sex, you will end up feeling empty. If you marry for truth, you will deal with definitions. If you marry because you are lonely, you will crave for silence. If you marry for passion, you will end up being angry. If you marry someone like your mother, you'll always be a child. If you marry for money, you'll have to earn it. If you marry for gentleness, you will be made strong. If you marry for patience, you will later be practiced. If you marry for practice, you will later be practiced on. If you marry because you are bored, you will bore your mate to death. If you marry for religion, you will marry a person. Now, you marry not a person, but a thing. If you marry for sex a second time, you will tire easily. If you marry for children, someday they'll leave the empty nest. If you marry on the rebound, your marriage will be easily deflated. If you marry someone who has more problems than you do, you will end up having more problems than she has. If you marry on impulse, you will wish for thought. If you marry someone sweet, you will come to appreciate the taste of life. If you marry someone unpredictable, who knows where that's going to go? If you marry someone for their passion in life, you will be interested and become interesting. If you marry someone you once left already, if that person continued to love you and to give you all the distance you needed, you will be happy. If you marry someone nice and smart and giving, you will thank God that you did. If you marry someone who loves maturely, you will live maturely. If you marry someone with different qualities than you, this will fill the empty spaces in you. and you will come to know the need for each other. If you marry someone who is both passionate and gentle, you will come to know that you have done the right thing. So if you marry with both thought and heart, for it is the most important thing you will ever do, and require you to put more into it than you take out. So do it, and do it well, and if you do it right, you will see that you took out more than you put in, and you will come to know your need for each other, in the grace of this, your fulfillment. I spent last week in Montana. It's a beautiful place. And I have a friend who has a house. They have a house on the hill in a valley with a mountain surrounded. It's absolutely beautiful. And this is my poem to their home. What need you for such as organized religion? You have the mountains and the great expanse of sky, the river and all the open spaces to look to, and the great volumes of silence where wisdom resides, to listen to and understand the quiet voice of God, the will and push of the wind contrasted to the comfort of a fireplace where dreams reside. All the music you will make here, a good book, good company, the making of the memories. This all you have is all you need. This land has chosen you, just as you have chosen it. A marriage of attraction and satisfaction, the fulfillment of each other. What need you more? You have the river. Thank you.